Yes! We're here on the video. We're here on the pod. I really want to experiment more with audio and podcast, but I also want to be video because I want to see you. I'm trying to be everywhere. I'm trying to jolt energy into your world. Yo, let's dive in. NSYNC. What is going on? This is my favorite band of all time. I'm hearing so much buzz. VMAs last night. Like, what is going on? Like, I think we're getting a Trolls song. Does this mean reunion tour in 2024? I'm all in. I just realized Alexa isn't here. That is a major, major issue. But you know what? You got to roll with it sometimes. I think my son, somebody took it. It's not cool. Happy Wednesday, September 13th, 2023. We on record, putting the vibes out. It's DJ Netty Net on the ones and twos. Let's get it. Do something every day that lights you up. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you can lay your head down tonight and say, I did it. I tried. I got a little better. I iterated. Got the workout in. Shouts out Planet Fitness, $10 a month. Best deal. Pumping that iron, cutting that bod. Shouts out Marcus Philly. You're looking for a great workout. Check him out. Marcus Philly. I think is it F? Yeah, Filly. Follow him on Instagram. Great follow. We've talked about it. So what I want to talk to you about today. I was reminded by, this is like one of my core things that I am really trying to work on. And I wanted to actually call it out because I haven't been working on it as much and being intentional about it. I think I'm like legitimately, well, not even legit. Like, I think I'm like addicted to social media. Like I'm checking it way too much. It's my business and I love promoting companies and creating content. However, I need to become more intentional around my own habits. I'm checking it too much. And I think, looking at views and numbers and metrics, there's a great podcast. So Seth Godin is amazing. This actually isn't even where I wanted to go, but we're going to go here right now. So Seth Godin is amazing. He has a podcast called Akimbo, Akimbo. And he talks about this idea, one of the things, and it's amazing. He's such a great thought leader. But he talks about this idea of like, change your definition of success, like changing the perspective of it. So like, regardless of if this video gets, 1 million views or I end up getting a show on Netflix, like I want to change that whole thing around because this is making me happy right now. So stop chasing the views. Stop. Like, you can have big goals and dreams. And would it be cool to have a show on Netflix and, be paid to do this as a show one day? Absolutely. But if it doesn't happen, I'm completely okay with it and still super excited about it because I love doing it. And so I pass along to you, number one, if there's something that's like stressing you out, like change your definition of success around it. Listen to Seth Godin. He's such a great thinker. Dive in, read his books, listen to his podcast. But that's just one thing that I wanted to talk about that sort of dovetails off. It wasn't what I wanted to lead with, but I think it's important that we talk about this. Like, don't get so caught up on and this is really important, like ask yourself, like, why do you want the thing? And like, when you really dig into it, I'm like, okay, like, why do I really want to do this? Well, if one person gets helped or inspired, gets joy, then I've won. Why does it have to be about 1 million views? Why does it have to be about a Netflix show? And so I really challenge you to think about, like, really look at your goals, ask why, but then maybe, as Seth Godin talks about, maybe you need to change your relationship around it because then you'll find more joy in the process of it. Because once I hit up, like, done with this, and hopefully it brings a smile to your face, I've won. And so I don't need to like chase this like external thing that maybe I won't get, and then maybe that's a loss. So again, this idea of like change like, what's the touchdown? Like, what's the rules of the game? You get to decide what the rules of the game are. And I think that's so interesting. Back to like the social media, and I don't even, maybe addiction is a little bit of a strong word, but I want to get more intentional around my habits. And I was reminded by this when I was driving today, I saw somebody that I knew, he will remain nameless, but I saw him pull up to a stop sign. I took a right around him and I saw him looking at his phone. He was at, a stop sign, safe, but he was looking at his phone. I'm so guilty of this. When I stop, safe, you check the phone, stoplight. I want to cut that out. I want to do two things to start to cut the habits of looking at my phone too much. Whether you're looking at emails, text, social media, whatever it is, I just think and again, it's amazing, but we have to make it work for us. Don't let it work you. And so two things that I'm gonna cut out and be really intentional are, number one, checking my phone when I'm in the car, when I'm stopped. Like 100%, I'm 100% committing to you. I'm cutting it out. I'm not gonna do it at every stoplight. Do you do that? That to me is I don't like that behavior. For me, it's too much. That's number one. Number two, I'm not going to take my phone in bed. You go down that 20, 30, 40-minute rabbit hole, you're scrolling. That's your most important time to wind down, shut it down, get the shut eye, get your body ready for sleep. Like your day starts the night before. So the two habits I'm going to cut out to get more intentional around my habits around my phone. And it's interesting as I talk this through. It's not even social media. It's social media, it's emails, it's text, it's thinking we have to get back immediately. Let's reset this. Again, change the rules. People know you. People know your work. People know your character. You don't have to get back to them immediately. And I don't even think if you look at the super successful people, some they're not getting back to you because they're busy and they're prioritizing. They're not reacting to everything. And so this is a resetting moment for me, hopefully maybe for some of you out there. The two things I'm going to do around, let's call it hygiene around my phone, I'm not going to check it in the car at every stoplight, and I'm not going to do it. I'm literally intentionally putting the phone away from the bed. I think you'll sleep better anyways. Those are the two things. And NSYNC, I think, is back together. That was a lot! 7 minutes, 11 seconds. That's why I'm recording for the podcast too, because I think a lot of these things are a little bit longer in the way that we're digesting content. We're fast, and so I want to be mindful of how you consume. So, wishing you an amazing day. I don't have Alexa, but I do have another phone. This is the content phone, if you will. So let's pull up. I don't even think I have the music set up here, but let's just pull up NSYNC. I was gonna let Alexa pick. I'm a giant NSYNC fan. Like I feel like I've been willing this tour in, this connection in. What's your favorite NSYNC song? It would be like picking favorite kids to me. So I can't even do it. I'm just gonna take the very first one because it's a vibe. These guys, I just want to be in that band. I mean, that's the end of the story. Oh, I can't. I don't have Apple Music on this phone. No, baby. Bye, 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 bye. Bye-bye. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Stay healthy, stay happy. Do something kind for somebody today. I'll see you soon. Peace.